Hey there and welcome. I'm Trish, your navigator. I'm so happy that you've shown up today so that we can share the message that Spirit is going to bring us today. Let's get started. And I call on white and golden light to fill our space as our guides, angels, and ascended masters attend to hold space for our communications. I ask Spirit to deliver the highest and best guidance as we commence. So let's see what Spirit has for us today as we move along in the Libra season now. And it doesn't matter when you see this reading, because it's going to be quite appropriate for you at that time. Because time is fluid, and it really depends on what's going on in your timeline as to what's appropriate for you. Hanged Man. It looks like we have a suspension of belief. Hierophant is here as far as structure is concerned. Page of Pentacles is here bringing a new message. High Priestess is here, so we have Father, Mother, God today. The Hermit. Spirit is really working with us today. I am not pulling from the top of the deck. And the World. Look at that. So, it looks like we're taking a different point of view from our situation. We've dealt with conformity, but Spirit is asking for us to look inside ourselves and use our intuition to be able to transform ourselves out of this world and level up to the next one. And that's the message that it looks like the Spirit is bringing us today. Wow. King of Cups is here, holding space for our emotions, using our compassion with ourselves, because it could be that we've been doing a lot of work on ourselves, and we've gotten to the end of that cycle from what I've been seeing as I've been pulling cards lately. We've gotten to the end of that cycle, so it's time for us to have compassion for ourselves as we start moving into the next cycle, and that would be illustrated by the World here as we're moving up into the next level. Have compassion for yourself. You've just been through a lot. You've seen things that you didn't expect to see, I believe. It could be that you're in contracts as well, and there's a conformity, there's a structure here that it looks like you're trying to break out of the structure that you've been living in, so that you can build a new structure that isn't so confining. And it looks like there's a collaboration going on here. Three of Cups has shown up. Threes are, you have the two create the third, so it's an expansion. It could be very well showing an expansion of your heart. Five of Rods is here. It looks like there's been a bit of passion, conflict, not quite sure which way to go in terms of the next steps. Yeah, and you've been looking out to see which way you should go with this next leveling up. But Lord knows, Spirit is here to help support you on that. There's a lot of major energy going on here, so it is a major shift in your life, what's going on here. And here's the Emperor. These are all major arcana. So you have Father, Mother, God. So you've been working on the spiritual path well, with the exception of King of Cups. But the Emperor, he's the one who controls his realm. He's the one who calls the shots. You're looking to call the shots. Go inside of yourself and listen to your heart to define what the next steps are. Because Spirit has been working with you whether you realize it or not. So you're ready to take control of your realm. The Wheel of Fortune, and it shows that the tide is turning for you, and you're wanting to control that turn, and you can to some extent, in that you're partnering up in order to create the situation and asking for guidance and all. You put in the order, and Spirit will do its best to deliver to you, whether it be through signs, whether it be through physical manifestation, whether it be from things that you notice out of the corner of your eye. You're getting the information that you need in spades here, man. Three of Pentacles. This looks like you're opening your heart. You're also opening yourself to more abundance. Page of Swords. Here you are. I believe with this you have 2 pages on the table now. One having to do with abundance and messages coming in. You're being careful as far as setting up boundaries, which is a good thing, so that you don't let people walk all over you. You're not looking to walk all over other people either. You're just wanting to have a nice, clear delineation so that you know when someone is taking advantage of you, because you've been through a lot. And now you're paying attention, and you're looking at things through new eyes, because pages are young. Pages are young energy. Since you've looked at your life and what's been going on from a different point of view, going inside to really discern what's going on and not, seeing what your truth is, doing your best to become authentic. Now that you've done that, you're ready to come out into the world and search the world, your new world. But you're working, you're practicing to not do the same, not have the same mistakes. You're looking to have it as a fresh start. And that's what the Page of Swords is. The Page of Swords is helping you protect your new belief system that you've been working on. And here's the Ace of Cups. Here is Spirit bringing all the passion, all of the compassion to you as you go through really this last step that you're working on. You've done all the work. Now you're ready to step through to the new world. A lot of spiritual work has occurred. Wow. Subconsciously, it was the Tower. Yes, you are ready to leave your past behind. You don't want to bring the old baggage with you. You're doing your best to release your baggage. You're ready to level up and take control of the realm that you have been creating. Using compassion to do it. Compassion for yourself. If you trip up a little bit, okay. It's a lesson. Pay attention and recognize when the trip up happens. Forgive yourself and move forward. You're using your intuition to be able to work the construct. You're creating a new construct for yourself. And Spirit is bringing all the compassion in the world for you. Let's take a quick look, because this is really life lessons that you have been through, and major ones at that. It is earth changing. It changes, your whole world has changed. You are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. Oracle cards is what came out as far as like a life purpose. So you've been working on your spiritual self to be able to make this happen. And it would appear that as you are doing that, you're creating a new skill that you can share with others. Perhaps that's what's going on, is that you've been working on yourself. Now that you've run the road, you have a new skill, or perhaps you've remembered a skill from a past life that is ready for you to bring up and share with others. The power of joy, Maitreya, is here. So this is a joyous occasion. You should pat yourself on the back because you have done the work. You have done the work. And it's as you do the work and as you start following, surrendering to your path, the joy will come and you will be rewarded. Let go. That goes with the Tower. As you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. So, that comes back to the Emperor. Perhaps it's a loose control that you should really be working with, because as you create your construct, you can work on creating your construct, but don't take it seriously. In that, if you hold on to things too hard, then things are too rigid that there can't be a flow. And you really do want to have a flow. And this is most likely a lesson that has come through the Tower. Is if you make things too rigid, that when the energy hits like a Uranian type energy and blows things apart, the oak breaks but the reed bends. And that's the type of energy that you really want to work with, is being able to go with the flow and be able to discern what's going on so that you can pivot to what's happening, so that it doesn't break you. I think you're tired of being broken. The little angel that came out is willingness. So having the willingness to go ahead and move through this doorway. It's wide open for you. Spirit can take you there, but it's up to you to be able to walk. You are the one who needs to walk through it. Just like Neo in The Matrix. He had to walk through the door to talk to the Oracle. Same idea here. You have to do it on your own power. Once you do, it's like there's a lot of joy here. There's a lot of celebration going on here. You're feeling much more comfortable in your skin. You realize with the Page of Swords, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. You're setting yourself up not to be fooled again. And Spirit is here to give you compassion on that. So it's a beautiful thing that's going on here. Congratulations, you've really done a lot of work. You've done a lot of work on yourself, and it shows. So I hope that you really you've enjoyed this reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind, as always. And just look out, watch for the signs. Spirit is doing its best to communicate with you at this time, and pay attention. So if you would, please let me know down in the comments what did resonate for you. And thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate you coming by. Let's talk again soon.